Hi guys, it's Vivi, and today I will be playing a 15 plus 10 chess game. So currently I'm 15:02, and I'll try to get past 15:10. White plays g3, and this is a move that really doesn't fight for the center. I'm going to go with my normal black position opening, d5. And bishop goes to g2 and attacks my d5 pawn. And I kind of have to protect this with my knight. I should play c5 or bishop f5, e6, and just develop my pieces in this manner in general. I don't really know the theory to this, to be honest, but I think right now it doesn't really matter because I just have so much more space and so much more central control that I can get. So I think I'm going to start with e4 this time because if the knight goes to c3, I want to play bishop e3 and protect this, because putting my bishop on b7, I don't really like how that looks, just because it's on the same file as the other bishop. So I'm going to go with e5. Okay, the knight goes to e2, and kind of looks like d4 might be a possibility. I think right now I'm just going to stick with c5. And then if the knight goes to c3, then I'll play bishop e6. Okay, castles. Looks like I should develop my knight, but also my dark squared bishop. So I'll develop my knight first, because yeah. Okay. d4, sorry. And they're threatening to, they're just counterattacking the center, kind of. And I don't really know if white would actually take on e5, just because it doesn't, really seem like the best move. I mean, okay, maybe they can play f4 after, but they kind of remove their center pawn, and I don't know if that's something they want. I'm looking at c takes d4, e takes d4, and then e4, just because it will be on this bishop's diagonal. And when the pawn is here, the bishop won't really have anywhere to go unless they want to play f3, and yeah, do something about that. And I don't think playing e4 right now is good because d takes c5, bishop takes c5, and then this knight kind of has an outpost. Okay, e takes d4 and e4. Okay, I kind of gave this outpost for the knight, though. And the bishop could come to f4 and try to go to e5. So if that does happen, I think maybe I would try to trade. Okay, knight c3. I'm going to play bishop d3 right now, just stopping anything on this area, because that doesn't really look good for me. Okay, bishop g5. And now my queen and my knight are pinned, but I think I can... Oh, technically, I need to protect my pawn because then the knight will take. So, well, I could play knight to e7, to be honest, and try something with this. Yeah, I think I want to try that. Okay, knight f4. And this kind of puts more pressure onto the d5 pawn. However, I don't see why I can't take the knight. Okay, the bishop can take, and then this square looks really bad for me. But, I really don't want to lose this pawn, because bishop takes f6, g takes f6, and then this pawn is kind of loose. And I can't really play bishop e6, because knight takes, pawn takes, and I don't like how my pawn structure looks. I'm debating. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, bishop takes, and now we're even. Now this e5 square is something I kind of want to look out for. I'm thinking of playing knight g6 right now, but then what if bishop e5 and then f4? Like, okay, technically that wouldn't work because I could en passant that, and then if they capture back, then I'll capture the knight, so that wouldn't work. And if I play this, I think that would be better for me. Okay. Okay, we have bishop e5 now, just like I suspected. Perhaps I could, okay, I can't technically, but if I were to play queen e7, just putting more pressure on this, and eventually if they do play f4, I could en passant that. And that looks like it would be, you know, like a pretty good move for me. I can't move this knight away because my g7 pawn is hanging, and I can't really take right now because pawn takes, my knight gets removed, and my d5 pawn is hanging, and my pawn structure is kind of weak. Okay, bishop takes f6. Now what? If I want to try pawn takes, then my d5 pawn would be lost. So I kind of have to take with my queen. I kind of want to take with my pawn and attack on the king side, but I guess that isn't really realistic. And even if I do take with my queen, I still technically lose my pawn, which sucks. I should have calculated that before. But I can't really do anything about that. Huh. Maybe I'll take with my queen and just protect my pawn structure for now. Okay, the knight's starting to go to c7. I have to protect that. So my pawn would also get lost. Okay, bishop takes e4. And okay, bishop e4. Maybe I could, I don't know, my position isn't really good right now, but I'm not sure if castling in this position is good as either, but like, it would help. Okay, bishop went back to g2. I'm just thinking right now. My position really isn't the best, but the thing is, white has more space right now and also is up like 2 pawns, which is kind of a lot. So my goal is going to be to attack their weaknesses. So instead of putting my rook on this file, okay, I should put my rook on the e file first, develop my bishop, and then move this rook on the d file, try to attack this pawn, possibly go to the d2 square, get rid of this pawn at the end of the pawn chain, and then target the center pawns. Rook to e1. Now it's time to develop my bishop. Perhaps bishop e6. Or I could play bishop f5, targeting this pawn. Okay, rook takes e8. And I'm kind of have to take back. I was planning on putting my rook on this file, but I think I can adjust that later. Okay, knight e3. And why not try to attack this pawn? My bishop is attacked right now, but I'll have to move that away. Or I could try trading bishops, because then it would be easier for me to attack their pawns. Okay, but then I can't really penetrate their position because they don't necessarily have extremely weak pawns. My pawns are weaker than theirs. Okay, queen d2. And let's see. I think I was planning on playing queen b6, but then white can just play c3 and basically protect that pawn. My position really isn't the best right now. Maybe I can try something. I was trying to attack the d4 pawn somehow, but then the pawn can just protect it right away. Their position is basically like impenetrable. Should I? Okay, maybe I should try something like take. Okay, knight takes apparently. I would want to move my rook into the position. Maybe rook e4, but they can still just like protect it. Okay, maybe they play knight here to play rook e1 might be an option. I'll just provide an escape route right now. C3, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, white plays A3, and this seems to be the weakness right now, so why don't I try to attack that with rook E2 first of all, and then queen B5. Okay, queen retreats back to C1. I think they see our threat. Our opponent is actually pretty, good at seeing these kinds of things. But there's no harm in trying to attack them. And also, the F2 square might also be one of those, things you might want to watch out for. So maybe, okay, knight E3 might trap my rook, and I really don't want that. But perhaps I could attack the B pawn first before retreating my rook. Here, protecting my rook. Okay, white plays B4, and okay, technically defended my threat without actually doing what I thought they would do, but I think I can play queen D3 and then rook C2, just attacking this pawn in general. Okay, but okay, yeah, technically that would work because knight F4 isn't possible. My knight is here protecting that square. Okay, white plays queen f1. That is actually a smart move because they're stopping my rook from moving away from my queen. However, okay, and also my queen from moving away from my rook right now, or like capturing that pawn, is what I kind of want to say to clarify. But is there a way to like just solve that problem, I guess? Let's think. Maybe I could play queen d2 first and then move my rook. I don't know if that would be good or not though. Or queen c2 would work too. It would work as well. Yeah, but if I play queen c2, then they can play rook e1. They can always play rook e1 though, so maybe I should stick with queen c2, but then queen c1 is also a possibility. Okay, I have 4 minutes right now. I should go faster. If I play queen c2, then they're just going to go back to c1, but let's see how it plays out. Okay, rook c1 instead. What if I played queen a2? Don't know if that would be good or not, but maybe rook a1. They would play rook a1. Honestly, we have to just see. Okay, just as I expected, rook a1. If I play queen d2, then they'll probably play rook d1 too. But I don't really know if there's a good move for me to get out of this pin. Okay. Oh, I can play queen c1 and then queen e4. Let's see how that goes. Okay, now rook c1. Is it possible for me to play queen e4? No, that would be a big mistake, I think, because then knight e3, and that would block my queen and my rook. And my rook, technically I could trade it off, but I don't want to, so I'd rather draw this position because I am down 2 pawns than actually, lose the position. Hopefully, I mean, this could end in a, dream of repetition, but I would be happy with that because I'm literally down 2 pawns, and that could mean a lot, especially like in the future when, like, if I were to keep playing this game or like keep playing on. So we just have to wait and see. Okay, rook a1. Guess I'll have to play queen c2. And okay, that was 3-move repetition. Honestly, I'm not too, angry about that game. I mean, maybe I could have been more aggressive, but yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.